Welcome back everyone and welcome to my channel. Good to talk to you once again, and today I'm thinking to share with you this replay of at least two reasons. The reason number one is I did never ever fetching this hybrid or weird monster of a ship that you are literally a tier 9 Montana with a lot of firepower, don't get me wrong, huge as a house, turn as a break in the water, but also this gimmicks that you can sometimes very much spot for yourself, and that it's probably the biggest quirk, and also deal a significant amount of damage with those tiny tins rockets planes that you have on board. Now there is a huge disadvantage. It's literally turns on the on you know not on the dime, on the other way around. It's turn as a break in the water. That's what I'm trying to say. So now there is one more thing that I very much like to say. This is hotspot. This is NA server, and we have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain Nesu. And I honestly believe in NA server you guys are absolutely ridiculous with name. The Ranger are fantastic about this ship, that I can definitely much tell. And you know what? There is a reason why everyone or most of you guys playing the battleship. It's that sometimes you have to do this decision when to push and when to stay a little bit for guys. Seriously, at the start of this battle, it's kind of unwise to just push. You never know the destroyers. There are quite a lot of destroyers up there, which can definitely ruin your day as a battleship. Neptune is very brave. I do believe it's a little bit too brave. Remember, okay, I don't think that he will manage. The reload are kind of the downside with this ship. More than 30 seconds reload, and yeah, if he would have shot just 2 seconds earlier, he has probably close to delete that ship. Now, what should I say about it? It has a lot of squads, don't get me wrong. If you face tier 7s, and I probably that is the biggest downside with the entire game, guys. If you're a tier 9 ship, let's say Alaska, there isn't any competition whatsoever if you're facing any tier 8s and tier 9 7 ships. You're gonna just blap them. Alright, he managed to do some damage, but not a whole lot. But probably the guns will do the trick. Yeah, 7 pen, and that was, I don't know, close to 23,000 damage. The Montana's guns are pretty damn devastated. I mean, for this tier, okay, receive back 12,000. Well, you do have at least 84,000 HP pool. This is just standard, not standard battle. It's this domination mode with yes, a domination mode with 3 spot. He's at C right now, and Kleber is behind. All right, Neptune is very low HP, and yeah, so pretty decent, good start. Kitakaze, it's also trying to do his job to try to cap Charlie. Now he's not spotted, which is kind of weird. He's not quite alone. He has backup of KEARSARGE on his right side, the Ibuki and Roma. And by the way, the Roma's captaincy is absolutely hilarious. I'm just saying, guys, that don't misunderstand me in some way. It's just that I really feel that in NA server, the players have a ridiculous name, and in a good way. They are fun. Seriously, you have quite a imagination, in this team, there is one captain's mother trucker, and also yeah, what is the gay Mike. But beside the point, it's just hilarious, you know. I just mentioned very good strike over there. You kind of need to play a smart player, abuse the islands, don't be focused. I mean, Kleber can ruin your days. He will hit you this size and this large ship each and every time. The range are fantastic. Slava's showing you perfect broadside. Remember, the Slava, it has good guns, decent armor. However, she is not vulnerable for Citadel. It's not a Montana or Alaska. She will eat Citadels and just only one pen. Very unfortunate, guys. I honestly believe that aim was nothing wrong with that aim. I could not have done better. But it sometimes the RNGs gives and sometimes RNG takes it from you. I consider the US battleship one of the, should I say, really rewarding. In normal case, guys, when you point, you will hit if your aim is correct. I mean, the Italian ones and the Germans are all over the place. And even if you know how to aim, it does not mean, oh man, Kleber has been, Kitakaze has been killed by the enemy Kleber. And H is loaded. And yeah, 4 pen. I was probably with AP, yeah. So guys, 327 versus 350. This friendly team only have Bravo and the enemy have Alpha. So this stage, guys, it could go either way. I mean, no, sure, sorry, there's 2 ships behind. And someone is trying to flip the Bravo, which is bad news. Overall, I have no idea what to say about this ship. I still believe it's not so darn easy to play it right. But on the other hand, you're not a carrier just sitting behind. The biggest armory you have are not those, what do you call it, rockets or just a special gimmick. It's definitely about those guns. Okay. I have no idea why. Okay. 4 pen and 2 non-pen, but it costs 1 fire. So guys, I have no idea why it says return to ship. Because this is exactly what these captains can see, you know what I mean? Frederick Kurfer, sorry, this friendly Kurfer is pushing. And he said required some help, alright. He should not have any problem dealing with Bismarck. On the other hand, you know, Bismarck have good secondary as well, you know what I mean? I wonder what kind of speed he has and why. Aircraft, it's ready to take off. Maybe you have different mode. I'm talking about you have opportunity to play as a. All right. There you have it. Sorry about that, guys. If you use the cover, have your shells on the way, and then you also spot for your team. Now the friendly Roma is a big trouble. I already can see that this is not good for the friendly team. Östergötland has crazy good AA, one of the best tier 8 platform over there. So I have no idea if he will strike. Oh yeah, 3,500 3 pen, and probably the guns. Oh man, the Roma it's in big trouble. Oh, very unfortunately that he did not connect that salvo towards the enemy DD. Something kind of disappointed what I'm gonna say right now, guys. I know it sounds ridiculous, probably I never mentioned earlier before, but it's not quite fair a Roma should face a Slava or a Yamato or anything like that. I'm not saying that Roma's armor it's bad. I'm not saying that. But man, I mean the HP pool, just talk about the HP pool and not the guns or anything else. You cannot trade one shot versus one shot. The tier 10 will always win. And guess what? They have better pen, they have more guns and bigger caliber guns than any tier 8. So for that reason, it's not so much fun to playing underdog. I mean, yes, it is a premium play ship, the Roma, and this one also a premium one. But the thing is, and this is kind of important, this is my feeling, a tier 9 cruisers, super cruiser, Aegir, Alaska has no issue whatsoever to defend itself versus tier 10 ships, any tier 10 ships. Yes, you have issue, but what I'm trying to say, and this is kind of important, the tier 9 battleship overall does not fear as much tier 10 as the tier 8 does. And that is a huge damn gap, and probably for game fun perspective should not be in the game. How is that you really struggle to do and have any impact if you're a tier 8 Roma versus Slava, and not just that, any tier 10 ships, especially battleship. The biggest problem, and I have no idea why the Wargaming does not think about it, you cannot angle versus Yamato or Slava or Kremls and stuff like that, because they have this overmatch ball of bullshit, and you can stick together with your team and stuff like that. But for let's say if two tier 10 battleship are focus fire tier 8, it's going down ASAP. I mean, you don't even have to be focus fired by 2 tier 10. All it takes is 2 freaking Alaska or 2 super cruiser and you are gone in just seconds. You know what I mean? But once again, alright, that's the Kagero at 2.8. The secondary, is coming. I have no idea where this captain is aiming. Well, he did a very good job. And there's U-205, the submarine, is on. Now, I have no idea what kind of armament this hybrid ship has, you know what I mean? But it was a very big luck. Man, for me, it's like IFK or something. I have no idea. The enemy submarine, it's not, I repeat, it's not diving or it's not going with nose, it's just sitting there, or it's like a AFK maybe. Yeah, I do honestly believe so. You don't have the great secondary, but the guns will definitely finish him off. And Kraken is served and close quarter expert. Now I have no idea what happened really with that submarine. For me, it's a mystery. And once again, I have no idea if you have any armament versus the subs. I'm talking about G, press G, and then you have this dive bomb squads. That I don't know. Let me know in the comment below if you know more about this ship. And there is a special video I would very much like to mention to all of you. I really consider that it's a very weird that Wargame decide such a big difference between different kind of ship class, ships type, and that it's the submarine armament. Some of them, they only have like 4 or 5 kilometers at tier 5, tier 6 for crying out loud, and that it's for battleship. Yes, you heard me right, 4 kilometers of this strike. But you know, tier 8, tier 9, some of them they have freaking 10, 12 kilometers of range, which is absolutely hilarious. I believe it's I don't know if they know about, but the truth is in my honestly opinion, the tier 6 submarine are all broken, especially the German one. It has too much of the range and too stealthy, and the battleships only have freaking 4 or 5 kilometers of this airstrike ability. With this range, you're never gonna shoot or kill any submarine anytime soon. Remember, 11.5, that's the range of the submarine torpedo, and with homing. You get the point. It's not balanced for a bit. Wargame have to work on that. Now, there's one thing I very much like to say positive about the new patch, in that it's the hotspot. You see here the volcano, and the graphic are fantastic. I believe the water, the water feels more natural. It feels real. Okay, that was one hell of a good salvo. 4 pen and 2 overpen, of which 1 citadel. Now this friendly team is only him with Ibuki and the aircraft carrier and Iwa with 3 kills. Now Ibuki does not have any good AA, and you cannot press T so you can defend yourself. With this hybrid carrier, you cannot defend your ally, you know what I mean. There's the enemy carrier behind this rock. Now the good thing is that the friendly team, they control Bravo and Charlie. On the other hand, they are way behind point. I'm talking about close to 400, not quite, but close to 400 points behind. So if nothing were to happen, and here's the tricky sad part, the enemy will win no matter what. They need to at least kill 1 ship. It's so simple that they need to kill 1 ship. And the shots on the way. Ibuki maybe is doing this. Yeah, try to put the Iwa on fire, because that's the only thing he can do. He's kind of far away. No, he's trying to cap, so huge thanks to this Ibuki who's trying. On the other hand, squishy as all hell. The Ibuki can be citadel from almost each and every angle. You cannot angle any kind of adjustment to your ship. You just need to juke left and right to be able to survive. I was, for me, very frustration to play the Ibuki, because you know, you are maneuverable, but probably the best way. Oh lord, that was one hell of a good salvo. Very good aim. Very good aim, and he took down the CV, which, man, they are still behind the points, and there is 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Okay, and Ibuki received a huge damn hit. I mean, seriously, what would you expect? The Iwa's guns are hilarious strong. Oh, I hate the replay. I cannot see exactly where this captain was aiming, but he has a lot of HP pool, and Ibuki does not. Probably one smart thing to do is to not shoot. Okay, that was very good aim, and you see the guns are not bad. Let me know in the comment below what I think about this power creep. That's all for today, guys. Thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.